Hi. This is so weird. Oh my god. Okay. So, it's been a few years. It's been more than a few years since I've posted on this YouTube channel, but I'm coming back. I'm starting again. We're gonna try this out. It's gonna be a great fun experience because I'm many years older. I've changed. It's just gonna be a fun new journey that we're gonna go on together. So welcome. We're gonna figure out a new intro because I'm not going back to my original. I'm not even gonna bring it up. So I'm happy you're here. And come join us. My phone has a scratch right in like the center of the camera. We're gonna try. I have a giant pile of books right here, and you might be wondering, why do you have a giant pile of books in front of you or next to you? The reasoning is because I'm doing a book video, and yes, this channel is gonna be lifestyle again, but we're also doing books because I'm a very avid reader and will continue to be. It might be questioned in this video and you'll see why, but yeah. So that's why there is a giant pile of books next to me, but the reason that they're actually here is because I'm going to do a like what's in my physical TBR. And when I was piling these books up like from my bookshelf, which I have to reorganize anyway, but when I was piling them, I didn't realize how many of them I hadn't read, and then I really learned that I do have a problem. I already knew that I had a problem, but like this is a problem because behind me in this like unstacked pack of books is the ones of mine that I own that I've actually read. Now there are more. I just listen to audiobooks too, so I don't have physical copies of everything. But that's insane that it's this pile that you can see, please nothing fall, and then this whole pile behind it. So, oh my god. So clearly I have an issue, but we're gonna get into that, and it's gonna be fine. Will it be solved? Probably never, but it's gonna be great. Okay, let's get into my physical TBR list. I've changed too many times to redo everything I've said before, so don't mind all the changing. I might change again because of this glare that the Champion logo is giving. But I haven't been on camera and on YouTube for maybe 7 years. I'm just really insecure about everything. I didn't put these in any particular order because sun might be going down soon. It's around sunset time, so it probably will be, and I wanted to catch it. Like I've said, it's in no particular order. I try to put authors together. It worked for Colleen Hoover, not maybe anybody else. I don't really know. First, what I'm currently reading is Happy Place by Emily Henry. Emily Henry, I love you. I own all of your books. Have I read all of them? No. Have I read one of them? Yes. Did I DNF one of them? Maybe. But I still love you, and I will try, emphasis on try, to read every single one of your books. I'm on page 44. And so far it's great, but I could go on more in-depth of my Emily Henry reads if you want a book like that, but current read. Also, I did finish today The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Waller. I think I written it down like 5 times. You'd think I'd remember, but I don't have a physical copy because I listened to it on Scribd. Not sponsored, but I do love them. After the physical TBR, the Emily Henry book lovers, I have not taken this 20% off Target sticker off yet, which I like that it comes off. And a book ache of mine is when they print them physically on the book. Annoying, like, let me take the sticker off. Like, I don't want to see it on my book because it like ruins the cover. But I have Book Lovers by Emily Henry on the list, and I got it a while ago. I don't remember when that while ago was, but it was a while ago. Don't really know why I haven't read it yet. I have a problem. We already know. This has been on the TBR since 2020. So that's not good. It's been 3 years, but I also heard that not many people like this book, and they kind of have, like, a lot of people have DNF'd it or they've rated it 2 stars. I still do want to read it. I have a lot of Christina Lauren books. Haven't read any of them, but I hear raving reviews about her, so I need to finally get into her writing so I could decide for myself. From Luke Off with Love. This has also been on it since like 2020, 2021 is when I got it, I think. As you can see, I did begin reading it. There is a bookmark in here. I don't remember getting 112 pages in, but you never know. I could have. It is a ice skating romance, and I love these. I have a million of these on my non-physical TBR, aka my Amazon wish list, which I will link below, along with my Goodreads, my Instagrams, my TikToks, you know. Everything and anything that you can find me on will be linked down below. I got this book for Christmas of 2021, and like my aunt bought me a bunch of books for Christmas, and I read 2 of the ones that she got me. I think she got me 4 or 5. This was one of them, The Kiss Quotient by Ellen Huang. I don't know why I haven't gotten to it either. I think I just like get excited about other things and then read other things first and then forget that I have them, and then more exciting things come out and I'm like, well, I don't want to read that anymore, but I'll read it. I want to do all of Colleen's together, so I'm gonna wait to talk about these 2. Punk 57 was another one that my aunt got me for Christmas. This was one of the OG, I think I'm gonna do a video of like OG TikTok book talk. I think I'm gonna do a video where I read OG book talk books for a week, or like just in general, because I don't get books done fast, but if I have an incentive. But this was like an OG book talk book that like is filled with smut, and I was like, I need to read it, but I haven't. Love in Other Words, and I really want to read this because my best friend Alyssa loves this book. She cried while reading it. Riley cried while reading this. Speaking of Riley, me and Riley have a bookstagram together, which will be linked below, as I said. I've heard raving reviews about this book and about Christina Lauren, as I've said, so I need to get to this. Okay, now let's get to the Colleen books. So we have Regretting You. One day, I did this thing where I went to Target. They were having a sale. I went to Target and I pretty much bought every single Colleen book that I didn't own already and that they had available, because I have an issue and I love Colleen. Regretting You was in that thing. Now, the thing about this book, I have started reading it, and I'm on page 128. That is true. I do know that. The reason I love this series, you can read it as a standalone, but it also coincides with the Hopeless and Losing Hope series, and then Finding Cinderella, and the other one, which is underneath this whole stack of books down here, so I'm not going to pull that out. But it's technically the second to last installment of this whole series. And I love this series. This is one of my favorite Colleen Hoover books, if not my favorite Colleen Hoover book. So, obviously, I was like, okay, I need to get this, and I got it, and I started reading it right away, but then I didn't like it. The main actor. The main character, Quinn, pisses me off, and I just can't get through it. But I know that for me to be able to see my beloved Holder and Sky again in Finding Perfect, I need to get through this so I know what's happening, but I really can't. And this is one of Riley's favorite books, if not her favorite Colleen book. So, it will happen eventually. I don't know when, because it annoys me. Then we have Heartbones. I got this, like, I think in the end of May. Alyssa told me that it was like Outer Banks, and I love Outer Banks, the TV show. If you know me, I've seen the first season maybe 30 times. I could be lying. That could not. I don't know. But I do love Outer Banks, and she said that this has a storyline like it. There's the train going by, so I hope that it doesn't interrupt audio. I haven't been able to get through it, and not get through it, I haven't been able to start it yet. I don't know why. I also have ADHD, so it's like strong too. So hey, that's all I got. Sent to me by my friend Kara from my sorority. Shout out to Kara, love you most. When Riley and I started our Bookstagram, she sent us a book from our wish list. She did not have to do that, but we love her for it. So she sent me Confess. It's been sitting in my Amazon wish list just to show people, like, Colleen. But I watched, there's a series, the, platform was Go90 at the time, and it was like years ago. I don't even know what year, but it was years ago. I just kept putting the series off because I was like, I like know what happened. I wasn't gonna buy it for myself, but since somebody bought it for me, I will read it. This is the second book, right? Yeah, okay. We'll just move this. Hold on. Ooh, okay. So, this is the second book in the Slammed series, which I do have right here because it's a butterfly, and I cannot wait till I get the third one so that I can put them together and it will be a full butterfly. Insert photo of that book here. Reminders of him. We're almost done with Colleen, guys. Then we have Maybe Someday. I got Layla the same day. I got Without Merit the same day. I was going to annotate this for Riley because she loves paranormal stuff, and I'm annotating a book for her, which you'll see soon. But then she read it before I could tell her that I wanted to do it for her. So sadly, so I gotta read this. This is the book that I was talking about before. And that completes all of the Colleen Hoover books that I need to read on my Physical TBR. Okay, now moving on to the rest. Okay, so Love on the Brain by Ellie Hazelwood. I love that she writes about women in STEM. What I don't like, and why I put off Love Hypothesis for so long, is because it was in third person point of view, and I really don't like those. So I put it off for like a couple months, and then I finally did get to it, and then this came on. Also, Love Theoretically is out right now. Love Theoretically, there is a Olive and Aaron cameo, so I'm very excited because I love Olive and Aaron. When I had a book talk, like a separate one from my actual TikTok, I then forgot the login and it logged me out, so I cannot get back into it. But when I started that, the author, Abby Glines, I think maybe one of these books was on my Amazon wishlist. She decided to send me all of the ones in the series, and I think I have them all now. But at first, I didn't have the first one, so I couldn't start reading them. And either I do have the first one or I still don't have the first one. But I haven't gotten into them yet. It is a football sports romance, which I love sports romances. I'm really hooked on hockey right now. I can be opened up to starting to like football. I understand football way more than I understand hockey. It's just the hockey ones hit different. And if you like hockey, if you like sports romances, you understand how hockey hits different. What I'm trying to say is that eventually I will read a football romance. Now, looking at me and be like, why haven't you read this yet? It's literally one of the most hypest book talk books ever. I'm gonna read it. That's all. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This one is the book that I am annotating for Riley. I still don't think she has read it. I hope. I started it last summer. This is how far I'm in. I got all of these ones right here. It was a giant haul. I bought 7 books that day. This is the third book of Natasha's that I own and will read. I read The Fear in the Island, and I don't normally read thrillers. Not that it's like a horror book, but like, it's a mystery thriller, suspense, you know, there's murder. And they don't even have any romance in them, which is, you're probably like, you're probably not. What the heck? You don't read anything else besides those because your brain can't comprehend anything that doesn't involve love. but I like Natasha Preston and her writing. Every time I'm in Barnes, I maybe see like one of her books, but this one had literally every single one of them. So I sat on the ground and I read the synopsis on the back of every cover, and I chose You'll Be Mine. I'm excited to read this. Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Riley loves this book. I forgot that I bought this book, but I added them all to my Amazon wish list, like TBR book thing, because I want to get into the Addicted Calloway Sisters series. Okay, next we have, there's 2 more, guys, we're almost done. Next we have the Twisted Love, book 1. I started listening to this, then I hated. I got like pretty far, like from the audiobook. I think I'm on like chapter 7, but I hated how the woman was reading it in like a weird hushed whisper voice for some reason, and it made me so uncomfortable. It like the hairs on the back of my neck pricked up every single time I listened to it, so I couldn't do it. So but I'm not going to DNF the book because it is brother's best friend. I think they're on a hockey team. They might not be on a hockey team. They might just be roommates. I don't know, but he's like Brody. It's a grumpy sunshine. It's a grumpy sunshine. And I am excited to finish. Last, but certainly not least, we have Rogue by Elle Kennedy. This is a boarding school romance, and I love the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. I will recommend that book series to anyone. I will scream it from the top of the roof how much I love the Off-Campus series. The Briar U series, I read The Chase, and I may or may not have hated it. Will I continue? I don't know. Probably, eventually. But we're going to try a new, totally, completely different series from the Off-Campus and hockey and go into boarding school romance. Also, I am thoroughly excited, like so excited for The Graham Effect to come out in October. It has been pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it back in March. I want an ARC. Yes. Will I cry if I receive an ARC? Yes. I'm so excited because I love Graham. And the fact that this next book is going to be about their daughter and she's a hockey player. We're getting into other things that could be in a different video. If you've made it to the end of this video, I applaud you. Because I talk a lot. I ramble. And that's a problem of mine that I need to fix. I hope that you enjoyed the video of what is on my Physical TBR. It will probably grow by next month because I don't think I have that many. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I don't know what I'm doing. I plan to put a lot of content out this summer and moving along. Lots of things are going on. I'm not going to bore you with the details of that, but stay tuned for more and follow my socials linked down below. And I hope that you enjoyed and had a great day. Bye.